for the economic growth of its citizens and the prosperity of future generations is a matter of survival and justice. This desire is a great vision of the generation guided by principle of peace and mutual benefits. On this juncture, I wanted to express my deepest appreciation for our Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed Ali, Dr. Just as all the leaders of all stood firm against the wind of colonialism, the Prime Minister Abiy stands today as the architect of new Adowa victory in the marking. Through his wisdom, he is leading us toward this Ethiopia that is not only free in the name, but truly independent in food, energy, and spirit. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, as we commemorate the history of Adowa, the historic victory of Adowa, we are also taking proud of Ethiopia's enormous support for a number of liberation movements in Africa against their for Africa to gain their independence, including the military training provided to Nelson Mandela in South Africa. With this spirit of Adowa, we also celebrate the enduring and ever-growing partnership between the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia and the Republic of Kenya. The spirit of Adowa, brotherhood, and shared resistance against colony domination has strengthened the historic bonds between the two nations. During the fascist invasion of Ethiopia and the struggle against occupation of 1935 to 1948, Kenya stood in moral and particularly support Ethiopia, offering assistance and serving as an important rare base for those who resist fascist rule. You can see the pictures. This is historical. Ethiopia, in turn, firmly supported Kenya's struggle for independence, particularly during the Mau Mau uprising. Our forefathers, President Mazi Jomo Kenyatta and His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie, maintained more than just a diplomatic relationship. They were close friends who loved each other and worked together like brothers from the same womb. Across centuries, the two nations maintain a long-standing and all-weather relationship. Today, our strategic relations have expanded and deepened across multiple sectors, reflecting our shared vision for peace, stability, and prosperity in the Horn of Africa, wider the continent. This strong strategic partnership has been reinforced through the signing of key agreements, including the Defense Cooperation Agreement, the Special Status Agreement, the Power Purchasing Agreement, and simplified the Border Trade Agreement, among the others. The multi-faced relationship and partnership between our two sisterly countries continue to flourish in diverse areas, including peace and security, trade and investment, transport and connectivity, energy cooperation, and vibrant people-to-people ties, as well as unwavering commitment and resolving in fighting against Al-Shabaab and other terrorist groups to maintain peace and stability in the Horn of Africa. The guests of honor, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to conclude by expressing my sincere appreciation to the government and the people of Republic of Kenya for their warm friendship and continued partnership. Your presence here this afternoon is a testimony that during bonds between our nation and to the shared values that united us. May the spirit of Adowa continue to inspire the African march towards prosperity, sovereignty, climate justice, and economical transformation. Your Excellency, Asante sana. Everybody welcome for you honoring us with your presence. And I have great honor to invite the guest of honor, His Excellency Taria Avadi, the Prime Cabinet Secretary and the Cabinet Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs of the Republic of Kenya, to make remarks.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Ambassador General Basha Debele Buta, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to the General, thank you for inviting me. I am honored to join you today as we commemorate the 130th anniversary of the victory of Adowa under the theme Glorious Past, Radiant Horizon. This is a defining moment, not only in the history of Ethiopia, but in Africa and the world as well. Your Excellency, Ambassador Bacha, kindly receive our message of profound solidarity and deep pride on this momentous day. This is a special day that is eternally engraved in the annals of history as a proud symbol of resistance and empowerment. On behalf of His Excellency President William Ruto, the government, the people of the Republic of Kenya, I extend our sincere congratulations to His Excellency, the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, the government, and our neighbors, the people of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia. On 2nd March 1896, under the visionary leadership of Emperor Menelik II and Empress Taytu Betul, Ethiopian patriots secured their nation's sovereignty at the historic battle Adowa. Their courage and sacrifice ensured that Ethiopia remained independent at a time when much of Africa was under colonial. The victory of Adowa stands as one of the earliest recorded instances of an African army resisting and decisively defeating a colonial force. The victory inspired oppressed peoples across Africa and the diaspora by demonstrating that unity of purpose and courage can overcome even the most formidable odds. It became a beacon of pride, freedom, and dignity for the people of African descent worldwide. The theme, Glorious Past, Radiant Horizon, captures this spirit of unity, honoring sacrifice while expressing confidence in the future. Adowa holds a special place in the story of Pan-Africanism, as it inspired liberation and reinforced the global struggle for equality and self-determination. Today, Ethiopia continues to play a leadership role in continental affairs through the African Union, headquartered in Addis Ababa, which stands as a symbol of Africa's unity and shared aspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, the neighboring states of Kenya and Ethiopia share deep historical ties, vibrant cultural connections, people-to-people ties, and a strategic partnership grounded in mutual respect and shared interests. Our cooperation in trade, infrastructure, regional peace and security, energy and diplomacy reflect the understanding that our stability and prosperity are interconnected. This strong partnership is demonstrated by the high-level exchanges between our two countries and the expanding engagement of our private sectors. Kenya stands in steadfast solidarity with Ethiopia in upholding sovereignty, promoting unity, and advancing shared prosperity for our people. May Ethiopia's glorious past truly illuminate a radiant horizon for generations to come. Your Excellency, before I propose a toast in your honor and in honor of Ethiopia, let me just reflect on one issue. As we celebrate the victory of Adowa, we are also coinciding with fresh conflict in the Middle East. Right now, I'm sure most of you are aware, the world again is challenged. The conflict has caught many people again by surprise, and we are now going to witness again a fresh bout of disruption in the supply chains, in matters security, and we can only hope and pray and urge as Kenya that this conflict, the fresh bout of war can be brought to an end as soon as possible. There's a new war that humanity must win, just the way Adowa was a success. We must win the war against conflict. Peace must emerge victorious. So today, we really appeal for the international community, for us to pull together to ensure that what has been sparked off today comes to a quick resolution so that we can move forward in peace as humanity. The second thing that perhaps we can draw from this lesson, this unfortunate incident, is that for Africa, there is now an even more urgent need for us to actualize the Africa Continental Free Trade Arrangement. It is becoming apparent that global conflicts are causing a lot of disruption to our economies, to our livelihoods, to our well-being. We must find alternative arrangements. And therefore, it is absolutely important that observing these trends, where our supply chains are disrupted, where we may very soon start seeing escalation in fuel prices, we are likely to start seeing inflationary pressure coming through. We are likely to see enhanced terrorist activities in different parts. It now becomes absolutely necessary that what inspired Adowa should also inspire the African continent so that we can build our resilience by enhancing and growing our trade and partnerships so that we break away from very simplistic barriers. Because the truth of the matter is that unless we have the alternative, we have very little control of what is happening globally. But we can take control of improving our own ability to work and support each other as Africans. So perhaps it's by divine that we are here today to celebrate this occasion, but at the same time to deeply reflect on where the future of Africa really lies. Finally, let me take this opportunity to say that our partnership is important. Not too long ago, I was in Addis and I had a moment to engage with the Minister for Foreign Affairs, my counterpart, Timoteo, and we talked about some of the issues that I do bring out today. The need for us to accelerate partnerships, accelerate sharing of infrastructure. We have, for instance, the LAPSET program, which helps in mitigating the challenge of access to sea for Ethiopia and South Sudan. We also have the opportunity to develop the northern part of Kenya and the southern part of Ethiopia through the Adowa River in the northeastern. We can do some joint things there that can support both our nations. And clearly for us, our president has been indicating that we need about 10,000 megawatts of power by 2032. We may not achieve that unless we partner with you. And that's why the power purchase agreement for us to draw more power from Ethiopia becomes absolutely essential. We have no option, really, but to work together. So may I invite you, ladies and gentlemen, to charge your glasses, whether it is with water or a glass of wine. If you can charge your glasses so that I can propose to the government and the people of Ethiopia, to the enduring friendship between Kenya and Ethiopia, and to African unity, sovereignty, and shared prosperity. Long live Ethiopia, long live Kenya, long live Africa.
Wow, thank you so much indeed. Mr. Prime Secretary, thank you so much for that very wonderful toast. And you would stay on this very podium. You do have gift from Ethiopian artists. Thank you so much indeed. And that toast, as he said, is the symbol of unity and friendship. That will not be broken ever. Thank you. Thank you indeed. And artist Melaku Belai is now bringing here shield, the symbol of Adowa, as a gift for both of you, for His Excellency Prime Secretary, and also Secretary, of course, for Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs and Diaspora for the Republic of Kenya, and His Excellency General Baja Debele. And wow, Adowa. For General Baja Debele, Adowa is different. His grandfather Buta was sacrificed there. And also, the grandfather of His Excellency Ambassador Demeka at Nafu sacrificed at Adowa. And it is different history for them. Thank you so much indeed. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A good moment, a good history, a good remembrance. He is the one who has given you. And take that. The protocol, please receive the things, and then goodbye.
May I say I acknowledge this group. It has done very well. Can you give them a round of applause? If you had any doubt where reggae came from, I think we've seen it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Your hands, please. A round of applause for His Excellency, for his patience, for his wonderful address, and for his very wonderful, smooth approach that, of course, goes longer than we think. And what that Chwalan, we love you. Guest said it, please. Thank you. Back to your seat. And after guest of honor says something, others won't say anything. I know. But it is Adowa that has brought us together. And could be a lesson for all of us. Ethiopians had differences, by the way, by then. Arguments, conflicts were there. They were not uniform ideas. But when their country was invaded, they came together, united, stood in unison, and won. Thank you so much indeed. And artists perform from the stage. You enjoy. I know His Excellency, Mr. Prime Secretary has a busy schedule. I know